Alright, what's up, YouTube? So, I am currently watching a guy called Instead of Working, right? He's talking about how society is currently revolutionizing towards a difference in work, right? Here lately, last, I don't know, couple hundred years, we built on the thought process of capitalism, right? As we go to work and we put in 40 hours for, this amount of time, for this amount of money, right? When in all reality, if we decided to put in X amount of effort for ourselves, we could have our own business, right? That thrives on our own merits and values, right? And I myself am starting to see that, right? Because it's really gratifying to do things by yourself and see it come to light, right? But it's like he says become unemployable, and I don't think he's necessarily wrong. I think that we are about to be unemployable for the most part. The society that we grew up on, go to college, go to school, and it'll provide a great future for you. That's fine. I went to college, I went to school, graduated. I got a degree that doesn't really do anything, right? I got a psychology degree, but the fact of the matter is I can't even become an administrative assistant because I'm not qualified enough, I guess. I spent 7 years in the Army. Spent 4 years in school. It's 11 years of doing something with my life, and I can't even find a job as a administrative assistant. I can't tell people when meetings are gonna be. I can't make sure that the lounge is clean. I can't make sure that the printer has ink. And that's just crazy to me, man. Like, what? I can't do that. Why? Is there someone more qualified? Am I overqualified? Am I underqualified? Anyways, it doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is I feel unemployable, right? That's just the way it is, right? And then if that's a situation, then what can I do? I've done it. I made something for myself. I said, fine. I pulled a Thanos. I said, fine, I'll do it myself. Because nobody's coming to save me except me, and nobody's stopping me, right? The only person that stops me day to day is myself, because I get scared of what could possibly happen, right? The only thing that could possibly happen is I go outside and make more money. I go outside and make more money in 3 hours than I did in a whole day of working forever for the military. Or ever when I worked at McDonald's, or ever when I worked at a therapy company. I made $60 in 3 hours the other day. It's like $20 an hour, man. That's more than I've ever made anywhere. And I'm a disabled veteran with a psychology degree. Ugh, right? But it's a myth. It's a lie, dude. You can't, sorry for juggling, y'all. If corporate society does not want you, then don't apply. Do something for yourself. Find something you love and do that. You love softball? Teach softball. Right? You love baseball? Teach baseball. You don't know how to become a part of baseball? Find someone who's into baseball near you. Get to know them. They'll take you to either go watch the sport, or they'll take you to their child's game, and then you can be an announcer or an umpire for them if you have the possibility. right? Life is about who you know and how you articulate yourself, I think. I think for too long, society has just been about what we can score on a test, right? But that's not what life is, dude. That's not how brains work, right? We don't want it. We don't want to work like that. The Industrial Revolution took our ability away to do that, right? For most people. And it's like we've never had more people on earth, but we've also never been like more bleh. We're depressed. We're sad. We don't want to do anything, you know? We don't want to create anything. We can't create anything because our soul-sucking job takes all of our time away, right? It's like, I wash windows now, right? But it's like, I'm outside in the sun. I'm doing a service, right? I'm changing the way people literally see stuff, right? And that might not sound like much, but if you've looked through a dirty window and then you see a clean one right next to it, you're like, dang, man, that is a whole different perspective, right? And right now, it feels like I'm looking through a clean window, hoping that people will listen about my sales pitch when they're sitting at the spot that they're sitting at, looking through a dirty window, saying that it's not that much better outside. I'm like, look through this window. I'm telling you it's better on the outside. But, I mean, you can lead a horse to water. I won't drink it, though. But what I'm saying is, I hope that in the future we really change to a society where we are doing it ourselves. Like, you deserve to do it yourself. Why do you have to work for a big company? If you don't want to work for a big company, find a friend that you want to work for. Find something that you like doing with them and do it with them. Sell that shit. We have the most capability we have the most capacity. We have the most capacity to get stuff like across the United States ever, right? You need something shipped? Hire a long shot trucker, right? You don't have to get your stuff shipped through the massive corporations because it's easier that way. I mean, you can find someone, right? How much? The thing about it is, society will fall if we continue to try, like if there's a split and we can't make up our mind, right? But if we let the robots just do the work that they're saying the robots are going to replace us for, and we don't try and fight it, then what? We let their plan go, and we don't have to worry about fighting for it or turning on each other. We just find stuff to do that we love. That sounds okay to me, right? I love washing windows. I like giving people a different view on life, right? I like doing this too, right? I like being able to wake up when my daughter does, or around the time that my daughter does, and go to work and then be off to get her off of school, right? I love that, right? I could do that every day if I wanted to, the way that I work. And if I didn't have enough money for something, then I could just not have that thing anymore, right? I could find something else, right? Because right now, consumerism has us so wrapped up that we need it. And we are living so outside of our means that we can't stop, right? If I lose my Challenger, right, and I'm saying this right now, it will be a big wake-up call for me that it is time to drop the whole thing, right? At that point, I'm figuring everything out. I'm figuring life out, right? Because the consumerism thing would stop immediately at that point. I'd be like, okay, we're done. I'm not buying another car like that. I'm not paying that much for gas ever again. I'm not paying that much for insurance ever again, because right now between everything I pay like $1,000 a month for all that stuff, right? And that is just not it. I do not enjoy doing that, because that is $1,000 I'm literally taking straight out of my mouth or straight out of other bills, and I hate it. Like, I love that car to death, right? And I love paying, like, I don't want to get rid of it because it's almost paid off. But the thing about it is, oh, I guess I scratched myself. Oh no, that was, but I hate paying that much money for it, because, like, that is a ton of money each month. But if I lose it, then man, I will be that much closer to not needing that amount of money coming in, you know? And I can focus on other stuff. Like, I could focus on so much other stuff that it would be unreal. So, you know, I think that the ultimate plan, the ultimate decision that everybody should do, I'm begging you, please, go start a company. Go provide a service. Go make something. Go build something. Go sell it, right? You don't know someone that can sell it? Let me know. I'll try and sell it for you. I love selling stuff, right? You give me a percentage off, I'll be happy with it, okay? All right, man. I hope y'all having a good day. I hope you're having a good week. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Got court tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. You the best, we the best. Hey, hey.